What's up, everyone? Welcome into another edition of Favorite Fits. I am Trevor Sikkema, and this week we are taking a look at Joe Marino's latest mock draft over at the Draft Network. And Joe always brings the heat. I love reading Joe's mocks, and man, the heat started early in this one. As soon as number 3 overall, where Joe had a Deshaun Watson trade in place. He had Deshaun going from Houston to Miami, and in exchange, the Houston Texans got a heck of a haul. They got Miami's 2 first-round picks this year, a first-round pick next year. They got Tua Tagovailoa, they got Xavier Howard, and then Houston packaged that number 3 overall pick from the Dolphins back with the San Francisco 49ers for a first-round pick this year and a first-round pick next year. There were even more details in this trade. You can go see it over at thedraftnetwork.com. But my favorite fit is what Houston was able to get in return using 2 different teams for Deshaun Watson. The players they got Jalen Waddle, they got Gregory Rousseau in the first round. And I really like these 2 players, very talented players, and they help out the Texans a lot, especially knowing that they already have Tagovailoa. But this is how you do it if you're the Texans. If you've got to lose Deshaun Watson, you're not going to get as much as you deserve for Deshaun from one team. It's just not going to happen. Nobody's going to give you this much, especially knowing that Deshaun holds the power in where you can trade him. The way you can do it is, if Deshaun really wants to go to Miami, get that number 3 overall pick. Get the 3 overall pick this year, get more picks this year from Miami, and then trade back from number 3. That means you can get almost 4, maybe even 5 first-round picks, depending on who you're moving back for. You can get all that for Deshaun Watson. At the end of the day, that's the best you're going to be able to do if you've got to give up a talent like him. For our next pick, this is part 2. If you watched Mock the Mock earlier this week, we talked about Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle from Oregon, taking a little bit of a slide in this draft. Normally he's, picked at number 3, 4, 5, 6, not really getting out of the top 6 very often. Here he's going number 8 to the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers don't get a QB in this draft, which is kind of worrisome, especially because we saw how aggressive they were in the potential Matthew Stafford trade. But can't get a quarterback, so all of them were off the board pretty early. Number 4 overall was when the final quarterback of the Big 4 went off the board. So it makes sense. They need to add another offensive tackle to this team, no doubt about it. And who better to add than Penei Sewell? They can have Moton on one side, Penei Sewell on the other. That's a great 1-2 combo for offensive tackles for whenever you do get that next quarterback. He's going to be behind 2 really nice offensive line pieces. For this last one, and I had to save this last one because this is the best one because you guys are going to get so mad at me for it. New England Patriots, number 15 overall, Alabama quarterback, Mac Jones. Now, you might be thinking, how in the world is this on the Favorite Fits episode? Why isn't this on the Mock episode? And the reason why is because Joe's bringing it to the forefront. He's starting the conversation, and Mac Jones could very well be a top 20 player, y'all. I mean, from what we heard from the Senior Bowl, how he improved throughout the season, just got better and better and better, eventually becoming a national champion at the end of it. Look, people have tried to find the faults in Mac Jones. People have tried to keep him in day 2. I just don't know if that happens anymore. Whether or not you think he's worth a top 20 pick, I love that Joe had this in here because it started the conversation, and that's what mock drafts are really all about up until April when we start picking mocks for accuracy. Having Mac Jones going this high, it's allowing us to really talk about how high could he go? Where is the hype for Mac Jones? And so does he end up going number 15 to New England? I have no idea, but I will tell you that there is no telling how high this guy could go at this point for as much as people are praising him right now in NFL circles. That's all for Favorite Fits and Mock the Mock from me this week. But if you guys haven't seen it yet, we've started a live mock draft series here at TDN's YouTube channel where I'm hosting it 2 days a week, Thursdays and Saturdays. So be on the lookout for those. And then also, I know that you guys liked that Hear Me Out video series that we had with the New York Jets. We're releasing another episode, I'll just say very soon. So subscribe to TDN's YouTube channel. Don't miss it.